Welcome back to the video. Today we are in the Color Cup and we are going to try out this new team. We're going to be using the Poliwrath paired with the Morpeko and the Cradily. So we're going to switch out here into the Morpeko into the Pelipper. The Pelipper is going to have to take super effective fast move pressure. So looks like we are going to get one shield and then we're going to see what they want to do. We're going to have to shield as well and look for the farm down at this point. Looks like our opponent ends up going for the weather ball. The weather ball does not KO, and now we have some momentum. Gonna fire off the Aurora Wheel. Dark move does some good damage, and then we're going to switch on snipe their energy, and that's going to be a nice play because now we're going to be able to fire off this Scold versus the Gastrodon. Gastrodon is going to end up shielding, and it looks like they might throw Earth Power. Nope. Ends up only being the Body Slam, so we're going to continue with the fast move pressure. They decided to throw another Body Slam, and now we can just go into our Cradily, and they realize that they're going to struggle to win that. So GG's to our opponent, able to come back from that situation. The main core again, it's going to be the Poliwrath and the Morpeko, and the Cradily, kind of a generalist. This is very interesting to deal with. We don't necessarily have a great answer to it. Looks like our opponent does end up going for the Frenzy. We did shield that. They're doing a ton of fast move pressure though, so we're gonna have to just try to catch something, I guess. We're hoping that they go for the Ghost move and they end up going for it, and now we see the Fire typing in the back. We are going to be able to fight back with our own Rock Slide, but we have to tank a Fire Punch first. Rock Slide barely doesn't KO, but we end up fast moving them down. I don't anticipate... okay, there's the other Fire type, so we're going to go into that Morpeko immediately. And now we're just going to apply a bunch of pressure because this Aurora Wheel is going to get a shield or huge damage, and now our opponent is in huge trouble because now we have the dark move that's super effective towards this Decidueye. Decidueye dealing a lot of fast move pressure as well. Go for the Spirit Shackle, which is fine. Unfortunate that we couldn't get that move off, but we should be close enough to a move on our Poly, so we're going to be able to take out this Decidueye with the Icy Wind. Nice match right there because we had to deal with a grass fast move, I believe, against our Poly, so we were getting pretty low health on our Poly, but luckily we were able to come back. Now we're gonna have the Poly versus the Shadow Marowak, and this matchup here kind of bait dependent. They could get the debuff, and it was a Shadow, so we're gonna have to respect it. Shadow Bone is going to be shielded, and then we're going to go for the Icy Wind bait. We do end up getting the shield, and then we're going to catch something here because we need that Poliwrath energy for later. And we know that it is debuffed, so the debuff Shadow Bone doesn't deal quite as much towards our Cradily. We're going to fire back with the Rock Slide, and it ends up KO. And so now we're going to see the Colossal versus our Cradily energy deficit. We are going to be able to reach that Rock Slide first. They're probably trying to build up to 2 moves. Let's see what they're running here. Area Ace is revealed, so this is going to be a little bit trickier. We're close to a move on the Poly. Now we know that Aerial Ace is used. We can let one go, and then we're going to switch out and try to gain an energy advantage towards the backline. We got a couple of Thunder Shocks in, and we're going to be able to fire off this Aurora Wheel to do some neutral damage. They have to build up to Energy Ball, so potential Energy Ball here ends up being only the Aerial Ace, but hopefully we can outpace them to the Energy Ball upcoming because, oh, they actually just let it go. And that is not going to deal well for them because they thought that we were baiting. We were going to just farm down with our boosted Morpeko. We know that we already come a spice move set on our Morpeko with the seed bomb. So they didn't know, but we just had big charge moves. All right, decent lead here. Both of us doing super effective fast, but we're chunking away at their health. Looks like they're going to end up throwing a move. We're going to have to shield here and play out the one shield. They switch out into the Colossal and we're going to go into our Morpeko. Let's see what moves that they're running. Ooh. We took a little bit of a risk. We thought they were running Arrow A's, but ends up being the X Scissor, and that is really bad news. So Colossal kind of a big core breaker for this team. Even though it's running X Scissor, still going to be decent against our Poly. We try to gain back the momentum. They're going to be able to catch a move. Nice catch. We're going to go right into the Poly and farm it down. And then we're going to have to see this Colossal again. Unfortunately, don't really have any good moves towards it. They don't really have any good moves either, but their fast moves, Shadow Claws, are going to be adding up. We can throw the Icy Wind just to see if we can survive one more. We should, because it's debuffed. Yep, there it is. And we see the Marrow in the back. So we're going to go for the Scald into getting the shield. And then we're going to have Cradily come in, but it's so low health, it doesn't really matter, unfortunately. So down goes our Cradily, and their Marowak is just going to farm us down. Yeah, Colossal haven't seen quite a bit, but it is going to be difficult to deal with because it could learn such a huge range of fast moves. I guess in hindsight, Cradily is the better answer to the Colossal. Ooh, Stumpus is going to be interesting because it has a decent play against our Poly, and it's going to be able to fight back towards our Morpeko. We're just going to go into the Cradily here. End up grabbing a shield, tried to get to the next move, but unfortunate that we are not going to be able to get that move off. It looks like we're going to have to go into the Poly here. Poly is going to shield once and look for the farm down. Yeah, we do get the farm, and then we're going to go and fire back our own Scald. The Scald here is going to deal significant damage, but not quite the KO. Discharge is shielded, and at this point we got to get this Stumpus out of here. There's the second shield, and we're just trying to catch a discharge, and we do end up catching that, and we see the Magmar in the bag. Magmar's not going to appreciate this Aurora Wheel. Down goes the Aurora Wheel, and now it's a race. Can we get to the seed? Unfortunately, they realize that they are too low to win that game. So, well played by us. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.